Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson. I'm back doing another trade on January the 20th during the Asian session right in here. Took the trade on the Euro New Zealand according to my pip trigger rules. I got in the trade at 7:14. This was 5 minutes ago. And exactly the way I like to trade, the pip trigger told me exactly which pair to trade. And I like to take the trade and within 5 minutes making money. As you can see down at the bottom, I'm positive already. So once you follow the rules of the pip trigger, take the best pair with a high degree of probability. My trades are at least 90% accurate. A very high percentage for me because I do follow the rules exactly as laid out in the training videos that I provide. I check the higher time frames and along with the meter, and right now I'm up approximately 6 pips, so anywhere between 10 and 20 pips, and we'll just see how the market goes. Asian session on a Sunday night generally as a rule is a bit on the slow side. But you never know. All you can do is trade what you see with the highest degree of probability. So anyhow, it's a waiting game, and I'm going to put the video, the recording on pause as I'm watching the hockey game. So I'll report back shortly, one way or the other, as how this trade turns out. Forex Nelson is back, and I'm in the trade now for about 8 minutes. Since I took the trade, each candle is 5 minutes, so it's about 8 minutes ago I took the trade. And let's see what I'm up now. I'm up 10 pips. I know on a higher time frame I'm hitting a little bit of resistance, and I want to make sure that I break through. And if I do break through, then I should get some more pips. Now I can manage the trade. Gotta keep a close eye on it. I'm up 14 pips. Maybe I'll manage the trade. I'm gonna see how much clearance I got to the next level of resistance. Forex Nelson is back. I'm still in the trade for about 15 minutes now. As I said, I got in where this arrow is right here. And at the moment, I am up 17 pips, a little over $1,100, as you can see down at the bottom. As I said before, exactly like the way I like to trade. You know, put in a trade in five minutes or so. I like to be seeing some profits. Who likes to sit around and wait an hour? Which is the way I used to trade before. But since then, I've learned a lot of tips and tricks, and I teach all of these advanced tips and tricks within the training videos. And don't let anybody tell you cannot trade the Asian session. A lot of traders used to tell me, oh, the Asian session is too slow. Well, if you can get 10, 20, or 30 pips, which I do, every night in the Asian session, almost 20 pips now. And there is actually room to go to 40. I have a default rate here. There's room to go. And there's the ADR, average daily range. So it broke through a little minor resistance right about here. It was right about here. And now it's going to the next level of resistance on a higher time frame. So when I see some hesitation or dojis or any particular reason to get out, I'll just close the trade. So for 20 minutes work or 30 minutes work, as I'm watching a hockey game, I think this is pretty good. First, you get the education, you do the homework, you paper trade a fair amount, and when you're good in your demo account, then you go live. And this is very important. You know, do not trade with real money until you're good in a demo, or else you can kiss your money goodbye. It's 100% guaranteed. I teach that in the videos. So anyhow, let's keep an eye on this trade and I'll report back shortly. Forex Nelson is back. What I'm going to do is close out half my lots. Just click on that little X, change the 10 to a 5, and press close. So now I've closed out half of my lots and I got another 5 lots running, and I can put my stop to break even, and then I can actually walk away from the computer. So I'll put it to about here, approximately. Just press the modify button and press OK. So now, no matter what happens in this trade, I can let it run for hours if I want. But I just wanted to show you how you can manage the trade once you've got a certain number of pips. So let's see. I got approximately locked in around 16 pips. And I'm going to run a check on a little bit higher time frame to see what that says. It already cleared this top, which I was concerned about this. So it should, and there is no guarantees. It can easily come back and kick me out. But on the other hand, it can go up, and that's a 40 pip target there. I'm going to adjust this to an average, just an average in here, right about there. So let's see how many pips I'm looking and hoping to get on the other 5 lots. So that's roughly around 50 pips. So instead of 40, we're, now I may close it before that. It's only 7:45, and I'd like to shut this trade down. I don't really want to leave it run all through the night. So wherever I'm at around 10 o'clock, I'll probably just close the trade and take what I got. So we'll report back again shortly. Forex Nelson is back, and I'm in the trade around 45 minutes. I went down to the 1 minute just to show you. I got in, as I said, where this white arrow is, right here. So the market moves exactly like this. It did a pullback of around 11 pips. It's having a hard time to break the top. So if it breaks the top, it'll be good. And if it breaks this bottom right here, I'll probably close the trade right about here. So if it breaks here, I may as well close the trade. So instead of locking in, say, 2 pips, I'll get approximately close to 10 pips more. So it's just a waiting game. We're just going to keep an eye on this as I'm watching the hockey game. Be back shortly. Forex Nelson is back, still managing the trade. It finally broke this top right here. I'm still on the 1 minute. So now I can continuously manage the trade. So my stop now can move just right around where this line is. So I'm going to remove this line. And I'm going to move my stop loss to about here. Just press modify and then OK. So now, if it comes back and hits my stop, at least I will still end up with approximately 9 pips or so. But it looks like it's going to keep going. Everything is telling me. Let's check on the 30 minutes what we got. Yep. Let's see. Definitely I want to get out here because it will stall here. Absolutely. So around 10 more pips. So I'm going to let it take me out. And it's only 10 after 8. So for less than 1 hour, on the first 5 lots I made over 500 plus this, up $1,800 now for less than 1 hour's work. So don't let anybody tell you you cannot trade the Asian session. This happens every day. As long as you follow the trading plan. I'll probably leave it on to 30 minutes now just because it's almost getting ready to hit. We've got roughly 7 more pips approximately. Okay, I'll report back shortly. I want to get back to my hockey game. Forex Nelson is back, and as you can see, this was my target originally here, and up here, this one right here. I got in where the little cursor is here, and I closed out 5 lots with approximately 16 pips, and then I managed it as I showed you in the videos, and then the other 5 lots down at the bottom, you can see I got another 47. So I got 47 pips altogether, 16 on 5 lots and 47 on the other 5 lots right down here at the bottom. So 1,500 and change, 500 and change is a little over 2,060. So I wanted to wrap this up and just let you know you don't have to quit your day job. You can certainly trade either the London or come home after you're working through the day, and you can trade the Asian session. And once you get good at this, you can make a lot more money than your daytime job. So I closed the trade at 47 pips, and I did have it at 50. I was trying to get to 50, but I thought, hey, 3 pips is close enough. So anyhow, as I said, for a Sunday night, the market is still moving. And I could have looked at a couple other pairs, but this was the best one in real time to take, according to my trading plan and the meter. So if you're interested in a pip trigger, look right below this video, and you'll see this Word document. Pip trigger full package is $250, and I added one more video just today. It was 342, now there's 343, with some more tips and tricks and working your way around the MT4 platform and how to do a few things, playing around with the settings on the indicators on this blue box. Had a trader ask me, can you show us how to change the settings on the blue box so wherever you live in the world you can make adjustments according to the time that you want to trade. So there is over 17 gigabytes, 12 versions of my pip trigger. It works out to $20 a system, which is pretty cheap. And I do give 4 meters and a lot of more bonus videos, a lot of books, PDF books, and a lot of Word documents for you traders who actually like to read. I'm not a big fan of reading. I much prefer videos, and that is why I give you a lot of training videos on a lot of different ways to trade. And I also throw in $2 million trade plans, where you can turn $1,000 into $1 million in less than a year. And you only need 1 trade a day for 10 pips. And I just showed you how easy it is that I got 47 pips. So if you're interested in the pip trigger, call me directly. I actually do answer the phone. Hardly no coaches and traders, professional traders, will do that. And if you live too far, just shoot me an email. And I really do prefer Skype, and there's my Skype ID, Forex_Nelson. I'm the only one in there, Cambridge, Ontario. And through screen sharing, I can give you a bunch of more tips and tricks which will surely help your trading. And by the way, I do that for free. You don't have to buy anything, as I love helping traders. Okay, so that just about wraps up this video. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trade, good luck with your trade.